All right. So I'm here today to ask, when it comes to men's mental health, what do you believe is an important topic in regards to that?
So I think a lot of men fall into traditional kind of masculinity stereotypes that we kind of are often comparing each other, trying to put each other down for the sake of being the most macho man there is. I mean, just looking at kind of sports culture and kind of high school locker room talk. Um, and I think we all kind of fell into it at a certain point in adolescent years. I went to Central Catholic and all guys high school, and I know that was very prevalent. So kind of letting go of that stuff and defining yourself by different standards than that, finding standards that work for you, straying away from ones that tend to be comparative. I think that's what I would say in response to that.
I would also say like a lot of men when they're growing up are told like be a man, like you're not allowed to cry, and that's a big thing that people are trying to overcome. And like it is manly to cry and talk about your feelings, but when you're growing up and you're told that it's not manly to do so, you're less likely to be able to talk about your feelings. And also, I work at the clubhouse in Squirrel Hill, and we actually have a men's mental health group after hours from 4 to 5 on Wednesdays that's open to the community, not just our members. So that's a really cool opportunity for men to come together and be able to talk about their own mental health. Yeah, it's a really cool thing to have because there are things that you might not feel comfortable talking about in front of women. So it kind of creates that safe space just for men. But yeah, it's open to the community too. It's over in Squirrel Hill. It's really cool. Um, but I think men's mental health needs to be talked about more. And to counteract that stigma of like, be a man, men have to talk, if that makes sense, and show that it is manly to talk about your feelings. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Oh, yeah, and we can be a part of that movement by just, you know, talking about it and starting discussions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Talking is the first step. The
yeah,
more we talk about it, the more we create the culture that it's important to talk about your feelings and it's manly to do so.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.